Right guys, welcome back to another one of our NASCAR 14 chase races. We've had to skip the intros on this one because it's such a long video. Talladega is our next race. We have Kurt Busch starting alongside us, hoping for a good start. As you saw in the previous videos, if you are returning, we failed to make this round of the chase after some poor showings in Chicago and Loudon, but we're still in contention for a top 10, as I think that was Kurt Busch taps into the wall right at the very start of this race, and we're going to drop all the way down to the back. So thank you very much, Kurt. That was not what we wanted to do at the beginning here. As we get into the wall again, dropping all the way back to 43rd position at the end of lap 1. Tyres still cold, but it is a very long race, 18 laps, and a lot can change at Talladega. So as we make light work of passing Kurt Busch, we'll give you a quick rundown on how things are going in the chase so far. In Chicagoland we finished 26th after getting caught up with Hamlin whilst in the top 5. Loudon we recovered back to 13th after quite a big wreck. And Dover we picked up some engine damage and struggled to finish 34th after multiple wrecks during that race. And that leaves us with Harvick, Stewart, Kane, Johnson, Menard, Gordon, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Ambrose, Hamlin, and Martin Truex Jr. still in the chase. And as you know, with this new chase format, 4 of them will be eliminated after today's race. We now get a run on Clint Bowyer, and we're looking to pick up the back of the pack here. Kenseth, your current race leader. Making easy work through these back strugglers here. Went below that yellow line, but we have black flags turned off because they are so sensitive in this game. Now having a run on the back of one of the chase drivers, Marcus Ambrose. We're going to have a look, can we work with him and catch this lead pack? He's a little bit wobbly, so are we. We're going to pull to the inside and go round him here. Hopefully we've got a good enough run to catch the back of this pack up ahead. Kenseth still your race leader here on lap 4. So we've now caught the back of the pack. We're not doing too bad of a recovery drive here. We're going to try and work with Brad Keselowski for a bit and get a lane working for us so we can get back up to the front where we'd like to be. Although not in the chase anymore, it would be nice to pick up our first chase victory. Brad looking at the bottom there. It's pretty packed on the bottom. Perhaps go for the middle line there, Brad. It might work out for us, or pull to the bottom now. Brad deciding he doesn't want to move out. And now he does. Can we get up to him? No, we can't. Still try and hang in there. That bottom line does seem to work a lot better than the top for us. And hopefully now on the main straight we can get it to move. A little look for the inside there. It's very difficult in first person cam at this track, especially with everyone bunched up as much as they are and still without an update from ETX to give us the spotters back. You really have to rely on looking at the small map at the bottom, which you can't always do when you're in the middle of a pack as we are at the moment. A little bump on Brad there, checked up and we didn't quite see it, and now we're getting knocked about by everyone. I think it's time we leave this pack soon and try and have a run, perhaps up the inside here. Can we make it work? Need a little bit of a tow from someone. Anyone in front of us will do. 43 thought about coming back out on us. And we're a bit out of line again, out of shape. It's getting crazy, and there we go. That's the first caution out. We got a little bit out of shape, and it was enough for the 43 to put his nose in. Brad hard into our back quarter panel, and we're going to bring it down pit road now. Some 4 tyres, a can of fuel, and we're going to increase the grill tape. Get that engine running a little bit warmer, hopefully get a little bit more speed, and be able to get a decent run on the restart and past a few cars, as we are going to drop right to the back once more. So, a quick caution summary there. You see the leaders taking us to the green flag. A few of the chase drivers are in there, but it's still early on. Let's have a look at this restart, see if we can gain any positions early. Roll into the green, pace car is in, and here we go. Gonna have a look for the outside. Someone there out of shape, looks like Dinger. And put our nose in, and he's just gonna put us up into the wall. We're gonna get hooked around here, and that's another caution, as we had to send the 47 round. We had no choice at all. We all got tangled. The 95 had me, I had the 47, and it was unfortunate we had to send him around. Johnson a gain of 5 off that last restart. That's looking good for him, as a few of the front runners do pit, so that will give us better track position, having pitted on the first caution. Can we get a better run this time by hopefully lead some laps? Time for another restart. This time we have Kevin Harvick in front of us. Can we work with him, as we are just inside the top 20? I'll have a look for the inside. No, Kevin Harvick is going to come down. Does he want to work with us, or was he throwing a block? We will find out in a second. Again, that inside line does seem to be the one that's working for most of these drivers so far. Ambrose on the outside there with the 83, I believe. They've been having a solid run so far. Junior also making a run as Kevin Harvick gets a little bit loose. Gonna maybe perhaps try and go for the inside here in a second. Get past him, because it's getting a bit crazy again. Back here, oh, somebody on my rear quarter panel again. Nearly sent us around, we saved it. I think that was Carl Larson. Trevor Bain, surprise leader at the moment. But that's short-lived, as Jimmy Johnson now takes the lead. We're going to look to have another run on these guys. There's a bumper on Larson to get him out of the way there. He was coming down and checking up for some reason. Well, he had a really good run. And let's hopefully see us get another run on these front runners here. Not many laps to go. Still a fair amount, but we'd like to be leading a few laps here. Get some bonus points on the board as we pass Trevor Bain, who's dropped right back there. Nobody working with him. Clearly he was leading a few laps ago. Johnson's still your leader as it's 4 wide up ahead. And Danica coming down on us out of nowhere there. We didn't lose too much. Surprised the caution didn't come out. Casey Mears also dropping back. He was your leader from the caution a little while ago. Let's see if we can push him back to the front. Again, this inside line really working for us. It's going pretty well. Let's keep this line working as we move to the middle. Cars either side, and Junior throwing a little block on us there, but we was already had a nose in. I don't like running this middle too much because it does get out of shape. You don't have a great understanding of where you are on the racetrack, and we're being turned by someone. Can we get it capped? We can. As someone's spinning across the grass, and Kevin Harvick gets the worst of it by the looks of things. 83. Bouncing around there. It was getting pretty tight, and you see him just come clean up the racetrack and into Kevin Harvick. Not what he would have liked, I'm sure. So it'll be Dale Jr. leading us to the green flag, and again not pitting for us. We're going to restart in 4th. So hopefully this time we can get a better run, although the outside is not good for us. Coming to the green flag once more. Ryan Newman we have in front of us now. Hopefully none of these spin the tyres and we all get away with cleanly. I'd like to get round the outside of that 31 car if possible and make a run for the lead. See how we go as we come to the line. Newman's going to stay very high. Got a few cars at my door at the moment, and we can't get this car to stick on the top line. It's very loose. The opportunity is there to go around the outside of that 31 car, but we just cannot seem to get it to grip, and you see it there as we bang the outside wall and start to get swallowed up. Loads of drivers on that bottom line again, really making it work. And we're going to fall back quite a way. I have to use our bumper to get Danica out of the way there because she was slowing us down way too much. Now we're going to have a look around the outside of Newman. Can we keep it stuck in? We can for the moment, but it is very crazy, bumping and becoming very loose. Jimmy Johnson just ahead of us there. Can we perhaps have a run with him? Dylan also having a good race at the moment. We're going to try and squeeze around the outside of all of them, and we do make it work now, working with Junior. Not long to go left in this race. Josh Wise, current race leader, as we look to pass Carl Larson. Carl Edwards getting another good run on the outside, so maybe these tyres are just starting to come to us. And that's Dinger up ahead. He's recovered well after his wreck, but now we're being turned again. Will this bring out a caution? Somebody's into our quarter panel and sent us round. It does bring out the caution. You see at the back there, 5 wide in places. It looks like it's the 5 car that gets into us, and Johnson hard into the rear. And now we will be going to a green-white checker finish, I believe. A few of the front runners pitting again, so we are going to be within the top 20 on this restart. Again on the outside though, so it's not where I would like to be. It's now a case of who can keep their nerve. 4 drivers will be eliminated from the chase for the Sprint Cup in 2 laps time. Put into the outside wall a little bit there, but it's going to open up a run for us to get to the bottom. Can we get a decent run? I'm going to go back up top. As a car is at our door, a few cars at our door actually. Clint Bowyer, one of them. Yes, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Now we're clear and we can get to the bottom. Can we make this work as we come round the final loop to the white flag? Carl Larson currently leading. No, just been overtaken by Edwards. As we move round the outside of this pack, do we work with Kenseth? No, we'll go to the inside. We've got a much better run here. Can we catch a draft off any of these guys on the inside line and really pull us towards the front? I hope we can. It's nice work from Vickers there, opens the bottom up for us very nicely. Edwards is going to come down and we're going to have to go below the line there in order to pass these, otherwise it would have been another wreck, and on the white flag we wouldn't have seen a caution come out. Nevertheless, we are leading and hopefully Hamlin will work with us. We do not want any of these lanes coming past us towards the finish. Hamlin's car is blue on the radar, so that is a good sign. Keep pushing, Denny, keep pushing. We are almost there. And it looks like we're going to do it. Greg Biffle did have a chance there, but he's not going to get it. And we do pick up our first victory of the chase. Shame it's a little too late, as we have a recap on the highlights. There you see Almirola sending us round on that first caution where Brad Keselowski got into us. There was a little slide across the grass where Kevin Harvick was tagged pretty hard. You see him coming down the bottom there. Big hit for him. That could ruin his chase. There was Casey getting into us, and Johnson giving us a tag on the back. And of course finally that last minute push from Denny Hamlin to the flag to get us our first win. So we see where that has left us with the points. Tony Stewart advancing on into the next round, as is Casey Kane and Jimmy Johnson. Brad Keselowski also making it through. Kyle Busch, Marcus Ambrose, Martin Truex Jr. and Denny Hamlin just grabbing it in there. I'm glad he did. That was some great help at the end there. Kevin Harvick just missing out, unfortunately. He will not be in the final 8. Also missing out will be Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch, who's dropped down as far as 16th. Now the points have been reset. And also Menard, I believe. So until next time, stay tuned and thank you very much for watching, guys.